So what's been going on, guys? What's been happening exactly? Dickers, friend of the show, Dickers, has been sexting e-women, okay? Very misguided behavior. Very misguided behavior. Do we need to recap? So, Dickers. Dickers is a live streamer who averages about 80 to 120 views. So that sort of range on his live streams. He's been live streaming for maybe a year, 2 years, something like this. He claims to be at about 24 years old, though this is disputed. And there's been a lot of suspicion about this guy for quite a while. People thought he was a gay for the most part. I don't want to watch this whole... However, we do need to see this because, you know, really there was a lot of reason to be suspicious of this guy the whole time. And I even said it. I believe, you know, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I remember saying, like, Dickers is on watch. Dickers is on watch. Lots of female Discord mods. Female Discord moderator stuff happening and stuff like this happening. This was very concerning at the time. So let's have a look at what happened here. So this was requested.
It's so late. This is going to be so bad.
So Babka requested
Do you
this.
know about train spotting?
What's that?
Choose life. Choose a job. Choose a career.
What?
Choose a family. Choose a big television. Choose washing machines, cars, compact disc players, and electric tin openers. Choose good health, low cholesterol, and dental insurance.
Oh
Choose
my
fixed
God,
rate
you're so
emergency repayments. Choose to start at home. Choose your friends. Choose leatherware and matching luggage. Choose a 3-piece suit and a higher purchase and a range of fucking fabrics. Choose DIY and wondering who the fuck you are on a Sunday morning. Choose sitting down
Why
on
are
a
you
couch
so good
watching
at this?
mind-numbing, soul-crushing game shows, stuffing junk food in your mouth. Choose rotting away at the end of it all. Pissing your last miserable home, nothing more than an embarrassment to the selfish.
This makes me cringe. That's how you know you're still alive, awake, you have your faculties. If this is sending a shiver down your spine, it's just a reminder that you know you're alive.
Choose rotting away at the end of it all. Pissing your last miserable home, nothing more than an embarrassment to the selfish up brats you spawn to replace yourself. Choose your future. Choose life. But why would I ever want to do something like that? I chose not to choose life. I chose something else. And the reasons? There are no reasons. Who needs reasons when you got heroin? There we go.
Oh my God, that was so good. You
That
sounded
was very,
just
very
like
bad.
him.
So I don't really think I need to say anything else from my end other than reading copypastas to Wooey girls. Come on, man. I think that says it all right there.
So that, you know, this is a long time ago. This is very early in the story here.
It's like him watching the movie Ha Ha.
Thank you for the $5, Jubilee. Thank you. So there was a lot of reason to be concerned about this guy, to be suspicious of this guy. Obviously, there was a falling out with Babka. Now, I haven't been able to verify this, and I don't remember it happening if I was there. But Ali Khan, on-the-ground journalist, reported to me that Dickers actually said, and guys, this is going to sound crazy. Dickers said something to the effect of, I don't know exactly what the phrasing was, but basically he compared his falling out with Babka to Aiden and Soul's falling out. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But on-the-ground journalist reported to me, on-the-ground journalist Ali Khan reported to me that Dickers stated that in a voice chat. So, you know, that could have been said in jest. That could have been said in jest, but who knows? Who knows at this point? And again, I can't verify that. That's just reported by Ali Khan. Now, this week, guys, that's a little bit of background on Dickers. Now, this week, Aiden was receiving DMs from a woman called Lissy, often referred to by the nickname Lissrael, dubbed by Gamma. So, this person, Lissy, is DMing Aiden about her relationship with Dickers. And obviously, Aiden is immediately telling incredibly trustworthy, high-ranking members of his community, okay, as is intelligent when you want something to stay totally secret. He starts telling his trusted community members all about it. And then when he gets on live stream, he's been recording something on Discord, assumedly a conversation he's had with Dickers, I'm going to be honest. Assumedly a conversation he's had with Dickers. Assumedly Dickers has called him and Aiden has recorded it. And so Aiden's been recording his Discord, and he accidentally opens it up in such a way that the capture appears while he's on stream, leaking his DMs with Ali Khan, showing him sending messages where Dickers is trying to talk Lissy down from the ledge of releasing a DM scroll that may include his docs and her nudes, if not properly censored. And so that started wild speculation Because everyone thought Dickers had a girlfriend, and they still do think that. And so Dickers, not only sexting women online, but cheating, potentially, was an incredible story. Now, a whole bunch of stuff has happened in the last few days, and I covered a bunch of it yesterday, if you want a coverage of everything. All this retarded, just like Discord shit and stuff. I did that yesterday. I'm not going to do the whole thing today, because it's, like, pointless. However, Lissy has been going around talking to a bunch of people about this, and they just keep leaking the DMs to fuck with Dickers, basically. And now, Lissy has released everything, seemingly. So let's take a look. Okay, yeah, so these DMs leaked, like, yesterday. These are DMs with Guna42, who, as I said yesterday, Guna42 is known within the community for producing a review of Nicholas Diorio's hot sauce, where he described it as vinegary, but he placed some very intentional emphasis on a specific part of the word vinegary. He then posted that as a short to his YouTube channel, however, has had to remove it because after a friend introduced him to a girl, that friend told the girl about his online presence, and she went and looked at it and stopped talking to him because he was saying the N-word online. So he's had to remove that video. But that's just so we're aware of who this is. That's Guna42. Lissy says, I privated all my stuff because I didn't want Dickers to have that on him, and now he's ignoring me. He won't follow me on anything. He's too nervous about it. Did he say that? Says good. Yeah, there's a little more. He's worried about people thinking that you're all together or something. Oh, what? Hang on. So, define together. Like dating. Not quite that. Oh, how long have you been in Dickers community out of curiosity? Maybe November. Oh, I was here in May, I think. Sounds about right. Do you know what a brat is? Like the album? No. Like a submissive. So this was shocking. I say shocking. Really, it's not shocking. It's kind of par for the course, you could say. But everyone was very amused by this being leaked about Dickers. This being leaked about Dickers. This suggestion that he's doing brat dynamics, brat submissive dynamics on Discord with Discord users. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. Not familiar, Lamau. Oh, okay, see, this is why I couldn't explain this shit to my IRL friend. Is Dickers a brat? Haha. Okay, so you know YouTube? Okay, so you know streamers? No, not Hassan. Okay, Discord? I am. Was. Oh. Up until 2 days ago. So, were you sexting Dickers? Maybe. Thank you for the $2, Guna. I mean, I don't really care. Oh, okay. Because there was a lot involved. How bad? Lips are sealed, by the way. A lot. DMs, pics, videos, audio. I don't find the sex drama typically compelling. Mutual? Yep. Doesn't he have a girlfriend? But yeah, I'm feeling used and tossed and needed to tell someone. I honestly don't fucking know because dudes lie all the time. No offense. But look at me and tell me what you would say to get me to have sex with you. How are we feeling about that one? Retard maxing? Part for the course, really? I think it's supposed to be a flex statement. I believe it's supposed to be a flex statement. I'm like a retard, man. I don't know. That's a W. That's a W. That's okay, me too. But since I didn't want to be looking like an irrational female about a stupid fucking nickname, I needed to try and explain some of it. Yeah, I'll chill. It wasn't you, it was mostly Gamble Lamau. You're chill, we've talked before in VC. I can shoot a DM to Dickers that no one really thinks you're all together if that helps. Only if you want, though. I'm not sure it will help at this point. I may have fucking blown it completely now. Do you want me to be brutally honest? Sure. Wait, about who? I don't think it would have gone anywhere. Right, but still. It hurts and I'm lashing out, Lamau. On the plus side, thank you for being a good listener. Yeah, no problem. It fucking sucks, Lamau. Or Lamau. No, there was no F. I literally want so little at this point that I'm like dying over a response. At least Mrao only wanted my tits. So Mrao's been trying to sweep this one.
People don't know this, but that was Guna's actual answer. He would actually just say that to get in with a lady.
Thank you for the $5, Jimbly. Thank you. Bro, he hit you up? Why is it even a question? Now she draws a picture of tits and sends them to Guna here. And he says, oh wow. She says, tits are so hard to draw, man. Wasn't expecting that, lol. That's why I cropped it. I drew her nude first, then I had to draw a corset on. It's based on a selfie. Even if I did release everything, I have to go back and redact so much shit. Names, places, tits, etc. Some of these are out of order, I think. Personally, I don't care, but I was worried about how it would affect Dickers and my relationship. Since it's in the shitter, I don't mind now. Just gonna post through it, lol. Yeah, I know it sucks, but I don't think messaging him is gonna help. Now, that was 2 days ago. I've only been updating him on the drama stuff. Okay, so y'all are good. I've been doing research for this motherfucker for weeks somehow. In uni and doesn't cite his sources, typical. I'm under the assumption we're good so far. Good. I'm trying to not take the cold shoulder personally today. Today I'm doing well. Well, that's good. He wasn't in the server at all today, so it couldn't have been me, Lamau. So, let's say this. So, are you, like, forcing me into responding to him, or? Nah, you're fine. He's literally talking about me, Lamau. Did Did you block everyone? More specifically about you. Nope, they weren't a Google Doc. I'm just saying it's an option available to me. Don't even make these jokes, lol. It's a drama drought. Legit, don't make those jokes. I'm kidding. So terrifying stuff happening that you can tell Dicker's heart was fucking beating out of his chest reading those DMs. This guy was fucking shaking replying to this girl at this point. Google Doc? Google Doc? This guy was, you could tell he was tweaking. He was tweaking. He antagonized Jimmy, then got acted surprised I got mad about it. Then I joked about releasing a Google Docky. Haven't heard much from him since. Unsurprising. So this is when the tits get sent. The drawing. Interesting. Well, my Insta has like humans that know me, so I can't post those there either. Yeah, I'd die. Any news on the Dickers front? Nope, fucker was off server all day. It's like, is it like known that he did this? Nope. Or am I the only one? Okay. I had to confess my sins and felt bad for being mean and chat to you. All good, bro. Just don't send me porn, please. Wow, it's just drawings. Yeah, it just makes me a lot uncomfortable, sorry. I'm not used to that. I'm sorry I flashbanged you with Teds. You're good, lol. Yeah, I think Dick is off licking his wounds somewhere. For a drama YouTuber, he's very averse to being a drama. All of them are. A lot of them are. If I had to guess, he was worried after I joined a bunch of servers and befriended many drama YouTubers. Probably, actually. And personally, he should be, but it wasn't like I was doing anything. Are you thinking about coming out about it? Depends. On what? I mean, realistically, it won't do anything. Yeah, I guess. I just look like a psycho in half the messages. It's just gonna hurt me more, to be honest. I mean, I won't try to encourage or discourage it, but I would definitely think about it heavily before doing it. It's not something you can take back. In reality, Dicker's server is dying, and I was looking for more chill communities to hang out in. Like other servers aren't usually this dead. I've had to shut off notifs for other servers. Yeah, I've noticed that. Even if I did release everything, I'd have to go back and redact so much shit. Names, places, tits, etc. So we saw this part. And there's no fucking way anyone would know it's me. Yeah, I didn't really think of that. So in reality, releasing it now would be like a huge nothing burger. I don't even know if people in the drama community like him or not. Yeah, if it was consensual, then it's more embarrassing than anything. I mean, not embarrassing for me. Embarrassing that I'm upset about it, Lamau. Yeah, it'd be embarrassing for him, I mean. By bullying you, I meant like making you sound gay. I am not going to use our friendship to start drama. I put it in quotes because I don't know. I was freaked out because I don't want to be mentioned at all, Lamau. Yeah, I think the best thing to do to get people to stop mentioning you is to take a break from engaging in the community. If you still want to chat, you can make a new account. Well, I'm in on the joke now, I guess, so it's fine. Hey, that's totally up to you, Law. So, this then leads to No Slife and Jimmy O covering this, because everyone's having a great time with it. And Dickers is so upset by the coverage, he feels the need to call into Jimmy O and clarify some things. I think you get the point here. Basically, he was coping in chats. He was coping. He was getting made fun of. And they had a disastrous stream where he was struggling to ignore the chat the whole time. This was Dicker's return stream, okay? He was off for like 4 days, and he comes back, ready to stream, and the whole chat is just elephants and broom emojis and all this shit just going, he just could not take it.
All right, we're back. Okay. Yeah, slight fucking hitch, okay? Do we have the highlights on? I'm gonna trust members not to do anything crazy this stream, okay? But I opened up YouTube to find that I'd recently got, I'm presuming some of my VODs gone through, and so I ended up getting an age restriction on one of them. It might have been the chat, it might have been something else. There we are. You look dead, you good? It's really fucking warm, okay? It's really fucking warm. Oh my god, I feel like I've been complaining about that for fucking weeks at this point. But this is going to be one of the longest heat waves that I've had in my entire life, you know? There we are. Listen, if you guys have come for a little bit of something, a little bit of information, okay, unfortunately, you're not going to see any here. I think everything that I wanted to say, I probably said in Discord anyway, so feel free and go there, okay? Understand, everyone can have fun, right? Enjoy it as much as you'd like. Snog to your heart's content, fill your boots, alright? Fill your boots. But, yeah, I'm not giving you anything else, alright? Bye, you. Oh, dude, this idea as well. Do I get into it? No, I'm not actually.
No, it'd be 90 minutes of high energy, and then you'd run out of steam and abruptly end. That's what it'd be every fucking day style.
Why so? Everybody wants to talk about the fucking election, and I just don't care. It's like a single Senate seat in a country that I don't live in.
Address me dash elephant emoji.
Thank you, Willis Me, for the 2. Obviously, like, American elections are pretty fucking important, but at the same time, I did watch a little bit. I know what you're talking about now. Fuck. Here we are.
It was sued for leaking sex tapes. That's just being a silver guy.
Broom emotion and
All right.
These are even the donos. Even the donos.
Thank you very much for the 5.
Yeah, I showed up. Dicker's title that day was Michigan primaries, Destiny tie too long, AB can't use chopstick. I showed up for those topics. Those were the topics I showed up for. And he got to none of them. He spent the whole time trying to ignore it. He spent the whole time just trying to ignore it. The whole time.
Cryptid, I appreciate it. Yeah, the Birdman stuff has been, was actually really fucking good. That was the last stream that I did, right? Through, what seemed like gritted teeth. I don't know if he thought that he was, like, walking on eggshells, because he didn't want to piss off the Canadian court system. I think Ethan had basically the exact same worry, right? Oh, yeah. Actually, I should have prepped this.
Yeah, man, everyone cares about Birdman. Keep to what Birdman.
Say, what did he say? Somebody put it in my Discord, and it just amounted to nothing.
Guys, this is real, by the way. This is real. This is real. This is real. This isn't fake. This is real. This is real. No snob. Okay. So that was his return stream. Didn't go well. We got just like a clip of him losing it on stream here. Oh, it's a .mov though, so I'm gonna have to upload it to Streamable.
This week has been insane drama.
Dude.
This week has been insane drama for the mentally ill.
This is someone capable of terrible things. This is someone who is capable of terrible things. So yeah, that was yesterday. So that brings us to today, where this Lisrael has released the DMs, guys. So let's take a look. So first we got some DMs with Aiden. Hi, I was on your stream the other day. Will in chat. Yeah, I saw. How's it going? Not too terribly. I did want to ask you something, but I need to work my way up to it. Why not ask, tell? I don't want to dump it on you without asking first, because it's a dick move. Yeah, feel free. What's up? See, you and Dickers are cool, right? It's complicated. If I told you something about him specifically, it wouldn't be weird or make its way back to him. It's nothing too bad. It's mostly embarrassing. We're on good terms now. We don't talk a lot, though. If you don't want me to leak something, you tell me. I won't. Well, good job. Dickers and I have a messy friendship right now. I'm not outing him or cancelling him, but we've had at least one video sex chat. And now I feel bad about it, because Gamma started a rumor that Dickers and I were dating, and I freaked the fuck out about it. I think I hurt his feelings, or made myself look fucking crazy. Look, are you for real? Isn't you with someone? See, that's what I was confused by, and yes, it was real. How did it start? I mean, not to be that person, but that is me and my PFP. I want to stress that I was the chaser. I have a lot of screenshots of the beginnings of it. Dude, I need like, we need Aiden. We need Aiden. We need like a gay person who can like fully unload on this type of woman the way it needs to be done. Because I can't do it. I feel like it reflects poorly. But holy shit. Not to be that person, but that is me and my PFP. How did it start? I mean, not to be that person, but it's me and my PFP. I mean, obviously. I'm not a catty gay. I'm not gay. Fuck you. I just like, what do you even say? It's just like some, I think we need to just, blonde women between a 4 and an 8 all need to be imprisoned, I think. There's something going on in their heads. So we're just going to throw them all in fucking prison. I think that's what's going to happen. I'd have to redact quite a bit though. So names, towns, genitalia. This is why I asked if you were cool, Mal. Do you know what I mean? Like a 3 would never talk like this, but a 4 will. You know, do you know what? It's just, everyone gets what I mean there, I think. Send me whatever you feel like I should see. Just censor anything intimate or docs. Yeah, I won't leak. I have some in video format, but those need to be censored. Aiden saying you wouldn't be the first to chase Dickers. What's he alluding to? I have some in video format, but those need to be censored. By the way, you're not slinking past this easily. I didn't do anything, Lamau. I'm looking for a firm commitment here. Okay, geez. The dirt is still super boring. At least Mikey Lee might have a grooming cult server committed enough. Lamau, SMH, so inconsiderate. It's like a girl asking a guy not to share her nudes, and he's like, I don't even think these are good enough to share. Basically, he followed my Twitter back in June when I was private and less involved in the drama community. And I would post like attention-grabbing pics. The grooming cult server is a joke. It's not a grooming cult. It's got tiers named after Silent Hill shit. Hold up, I'll read now. Sorry for the inconsistent responses, having another convo. Oh, it's all good. I'm looking for more screenshots. Basically started talking like the week before he went on vacation. Took that whole week. He was gone too. Or? While you on vacation with your girlfriend? Yes, this was a picture I'd posted on my Twitter, by the way. You look called the N-word? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Dude, she looks like Aiden Paladin. Why is he still with his girlfriend? They don't care. Arguably, that's evidence that using a racist way, equal opportunity, N-word slinger. If I was saving it for later, would I cut off the best part? Man. I honestly didn't think she was real, TBH. She is. I've been to his place, unless she set up a fake presence of a woman, lol. And maybe I have something about that too, and there's a bunch of DMs that we can't see. Basically, when it took a turn, I guess, towards sexual. What was your video call like? Sexual, 3 hours. Damn, 3 fucking hours. Was a little bit of chatting too. So I don't know. It looks like they're just sexting here, to be honest. No! What? No! Dude, I'm gonna be sick. Bro, I can't believe it. Why, man? This is like actual just giga, e-data, e-sex, porn sick, retard shit. Holy fuck, man. So this is her showing that they do this app-connected sex toy. It's called like a Love Sense or something. It's like an app-connected vibrating sex toy where another person can control whether it's active or not. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I've seen people type Love Ents and Love Sense, but I don't know which one is right. I don't know if people are typoing or if people are inserting an S where there isn't one. I literally don't know. What is this? I've just been sent.
Damn, son, Dickers cheated.
She pays the rent.
Why, man? So, okay, let's keep going through it. Wait, so the app lets you control what? Aiden, man. Oh my god. Wait, so what is this? Wait, what am I looking at? A vibrator. I didn't know you were tall until he told me you're taller than him. Where's that coming from? Where is that coming from? That's coming out of nowhere. Yeah, dude, remember when Aiden didn't know what a woman meant by a cycle or some shit? Dude, oh my god. Hilarious stuff, really. Hilarious stuff. Wait, so so, and then he's like, 6 foot. Because he sent me pics on your trips there. Nothing gross or sketchy, just like a picture. Haha, yeah, I know. I didn't fuck Dickers. He said, I quote, his hands and dick are clean, Lamau, which I doubt currently, but whatever. See, here I am talking about it. You're baby-faced. I assumed short. I don't know why. Everyone assumes. I do give off short energy. Man, this is terrible for everyone. This is just terrible. This looks terrible all around. I think everyone here is implicated. I like that I can do it from a long distance. I don't want to see it, but if it's you, I want to know about it. No. Guys, no. It keeps getting worse. Choking is great, but doing it as a punishment can be tricky. I knew a girl who was into breath play, but knowing where the line is can take a lot of feeling out. See in the scene. You know, Dick is very familiar with the scene. Dick is crazy porn sick. Choking's part of the course. Okay, choking's part of the course in the scene. Lol, I feel like you don't have to actually press down. For me, it's the idea of letting a guy get that close to my throat. And then Dickers goes, push. That's a level 1 punishment. That's entry level stuff. You know, when you're like me, when you've been around in the scene for a while, choking's just part of the course. That's a level 1 punishment. That's a light Tuesday. It can be really fun to punish a girl by getting her to test her gag reflexes for a period of time. Seeing the progression is pretty satisfying. Then there's other stuff you can do after a while. Okay. Hands-free blowjob. Testing how she can take the entire length. Stuff like that. Hands-free is a critical blow. That is like, you've been looking, that's like, when you're using like porn category terms, we're having a problem. The cute little emojis are me basically being like, hey, did you beat off to my pics? And him confirming. Did you want it to go anywhere? Do you do that at the same desk or like in a different room altogether? Crazy question, Skull. I wouldn't even be in the same zip code as a computer I used for streaming. I assume you say it depends. It's not that big of a deal, to be fair. Take a look, see no OBS, carry on. So we're confirming jerking off at the streaming setup. Jesus. This isn't good. This is terrible. Well, no, obviously, I'm in the States. It would have been nice, but being realistic, nah. Is he having problems with his girl? He mentioned something about having an open relationship. Which, yeah, I know all cheaters say that. I used to bang in men in their 40s. I know the drill. So, guys, there's two possibilities here. Either Dickers has lied to this woman about being in an open relationship to try and have these relations on Discord, or, possibly worse, Dickers is actually in an open relationship. Possibly what Dickers is actually in an open relationship. And what does he do with that open relationship? Sits around on Discord, jerking off to Aiden Paladin while he's on holiday with his girlfriend. You know he's lying? I do assume him to be lying. I do kind of assume him to be lying. Oh, also, he chronically deletes DMs. When I asked him about it, he said it was normal to do. He's incredibly paranoid, so I get that. But I was like, hey, if this is online, can you give me a heads up when you're going to delete things? Because it's making me anxious. So basically on Dickers' stream, someone was like, address the Lisrael allegation. This is a stupid fucking nickname that Gamma gave me and keeps using on me. Politics aside, I'm not supportive of Israel, by the way. Someone in Dickers' server asked about me being a Zionist. And first off, my DMs felt like Nazi Germany for a day. So I went over to Jimmy's YouTube, saw the video where Gamma implies I messaged him in a way that means I was interested. No, the fuck I am not. And then they noticed Dickers is following me on Twitter. Then they start, unfortunately correctly, assuming Dickers and I have a thing going on. I freak the fuck out, thinking, oh shit, Dickers is very private, and I basically ruined it for him. Then Dickers asks me to suspend relationship. Then in that time, I joined a bunch of servers because frankly, his server is fucking boring. I was going to joke with Jimmy a little bit now that I was in a better mood. I'm worried I may have scared him into thinking I'm telling everyone basically everything I'm telling you right now. This was over 2 weeks. Anyway, sorry to fucking dump this on you. I was building houses in The Sims. Probably paranoid this would leak now. It isn't though, right? I told him flat out I wasn't going to, but I had to ask someone. He never streams anymore, so I watched everyone else's now. Do you know why Babka left? Dude, tell me about Babka. Tell me about Babka. We need the Babka files to drop, man. Dude saw my fucking vagina. I got very little in return. Literally, the last convo we had back and forth was me going, hey, you seem distant and you're making me a little anxious. You're going to block me or something after all this without saying anything. I was like, all you have to do is be like, hey, I'm busy and not in the mood for sexting. And he said something about me being too emotionally attached for this dynamic or something. Little bro, I set up a Google Drive for him with all my nudes, videos, audio that he requested. And I did art, and I did research for him, and I super chat him. Like, one day he's calling me beautiful, and when I voice concerns about him deleting chats, I'm too attached. Like, it fucking hurts, man. This is the effort I put in, by the way. And you did this for free? Of course I did, because I'm stupid. Because the idiot with a cute accent liked my art. No, I mean, you clearly loved or had feelings for him. I get it. You want to help. I want him to succeed, but he's allergic to it. True, Dickers is allergic to success. Facts. Facts. Dude, Dickers lost. Dickers lost. I don't know what he's doing lately. The DGG shit was a goldmine for me. He could have hopped on. Ignoring good drama. I outpaced him in viewers again over that. Dude, Aiden. Oh my god. Genuinely jail all these people, man. Holy fuck, I can't take it. Yeah, I'm taller than Dickers. Yeah, I'm 6 foot. Yeah, I've got more viewers than Dickers. Yeah, yeah. Throw all these people in prison. Throw them all in prison. Dickers hates me for that. Dickers hates me for that. I asked Dickers to unprivate a bunch of VODs because I was looking for an old debate we had. And then I just like archived like 50 of his old VODs to in the archive where he's like defending Israel and defending H3. Okay. Now, we have some of these DMs that we couldn't quite see properly. So we have this. I have a primary partner who could say at any time she wants to change our dynamic and close it off or change the terms. I'm going to be starting some full-time in a couple months, which is going to leave me with less time for online stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to try to hurt your feelings. I just feel it's only fair to lay out something as frank as I wanted laid out if I ask someone the same thing. Wait, we want like all of this. Nor do I understand what value these have, other than to be used as humiliation. I was straight up. Before you pivot, do you disagree with these? Change boundary to establish exception. They mean the same thing in the sense I'm using them. Use term boundary for yourself. I was told I had requests. If you want to play with wording, fine. To me, that's not what you said. Was your girlfriend aware of me and our dynamic? It's not satisfactory enough for an answer to my question, please. I can't do anything about people taking the piss out of you, and moderating against it would just create a Streisand effect. The only way to get people to stop talking about you is to stop engaging with this in public Discord, stream chats, etc. Stop feeding into it by setting the brat meme as your Discord profile. Answer my question, that's all I wanted. I have so many questions that you just ignored. Was your girlfriend aware of me and our dynamic? Did you have an open relationship that your girlfriend was aware of? Like, did you both agree to it and she was okay with our dynamic as long as it lasted? I wish you understood how fucking small my wants have been. You can just say people are inferring I was cheating, but it isn't true. I have no plans to release any further private messages redacted to remove some identifying information. Nor did I have plans to dox anyone in these messages. This was a strict, short-term online connection which I willingly participated. This was inferred as cheating, but it's not true. There are no allegations. I was not under duress, threatened, coerced, or pressured in any conversations. How is this? I'm very, very tired. I want to fix this for you. I'm trying but struggling. Fuck it. I'm going doomer on this shit. No, stop. I'm retrying. Don't worry about the cheating stuff. Okay, then my statement is done, I guess. Going into it would be too forced or difficult without giving more info. Dude. Oh, man. That's rough, bro. Oh, fuck it. I'm doing doom on this shit. Dude, this is very... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. But you know what I'm thinking. It's bad. I don't know what you think these prove, nor do I understand what value these have other than to be used as humiliation. I was straight up about the fact I did not want anything emotional despite flirting. Attention seeking and giving attention was also part of our dynamic. I maintained a boundary that we would not be dating. You've admitted you understood we would not have a relationship. Like, you stare into the abyss too long. Yeah, you get knotted. It's hard to become unknotted. I asked if you wanted to talk about boundaries and we never did. You're confusing what I'm saying. I don't mean your boundaries, such as being notified I won't be online, won't be interested in sexual conversations when I would pre in the DMs. I mean the clear expectations I set out early on. You said what I wanted weren't boundaries. They were requests and you declined. Did you have an open relationship that your girlfriend was aware of? Like, did you both agree to it and she was okay with the dynamic until it ended? Before you pivot, okay, that's before. Okay, I appreciate you confirming those. My girlfriend. My girlfriend. These is the exact type of asked and answered questions I said I would not engage with. I have not stuck to that, but after this I 100% will. Do not send me any more messages about this situation. If you want people to stop talking about you, then stop publicly engaging in Discord people more interested in drama than keeping your DMs private. Having said that, she was not aware of you in particular. She is now, since I told you about the stress this has caused. But as I told you weeks ago, she could change the dynamic between her and I at any time. She was aware that her and I had a dynamic. Yes, Lamau. We saw this. Some more here. Haha, I trust you, heart. It's also not fair to get stuff from you and give nothing in return. I was going to say mutually assured destruction, but that's not quite it. So, like, are you going back home for a week? Or is this, like, getting as far away as possible? Despite enjoying the sub vibe, I should say. To be fair, I haven't really ordered you around. But still, it's hot that you want my attention and compliments. You'd send me pics at pro nothing. Heart. Dude. Who? Man. I don't remember what was said. I was in a call with, like, Nos and other people at some point. And it was like, we were saying how Dickers just thought it was fucking awesome there was some woman throwing herself at him. That's just accurate. That's just what was happening here. This normally looks cool. Let's check socials. Oh, neat. There's boobs. I'm guessing that's why you went private. Depends on who I want to see the boobs. Also, I was avoiding the temptation of fighting with Destiny fans. I'm sure I'm not, like, the only person sending thirst traps, right? Why me of all people? Like, you could have never even said anything, so I don't know why you decided it was worth talking to. Haha, what Lamau? First, I've got to be honest and admit you're really hot. True. That's a big bias. On the upside, it's better depending on how you look at it. Okay. I'm also an actual human woman, so there's that. Well, I'm comparing the actual human women, ha ha ha. You seem pretty put together in a way Okay. You seem pretty put together in a way other people aren't. You're relatively chill in the right areas. You have a history of leaking really hard. Your vibe generally, I think. Heart. Fucking retard. I don't want to leak anything because most commentary bros are assholes. Plus, most of it was me testing the waters with you. Oh? Leaking a little detail here and there to see if you'd go tell someone else. Wow. A real fucking light Yagami here. Yeah, I've done a few psychological tests on this woman and she's not gonna leak shit. Her lips are sealed. So, I think I'm gonna send pictures of my dick to her. All according to Kakaku. I figure if I throw out a little potential morsel of info and you don't share it around, I can probably assume you're trustworthy. Or I really, really like you at least. I do have for a while. Yeah, this could be a whole recounting from my POV for why we clearly share common interests, smile. You're fun to talk to outside of sex talk. There's a lot of factors. TBF, I loved how desperate you were for my attention too. That kind of energy gives ideas. Heart. Bro, it's crazy how good the read on this guy was, man. It's crazy how well I read this guy. When we were giving him shit for all this BDSM Christian Grey talk on those fucking Turkey Tom streams, the read was just so accurate. The read was just so on point. Wait, so you definitely noticed? Yeah. Before the pictures. Oh, not before the Twitter pictures, no. Oh, thank God. It was pretty cringe. I don't remember anything distinctly before the pictures. Well, I definitely do now. What did you do? Attention seeking, mostly. I was hoping you'd stream so I could run over there like an obsessed schoolgirl. Dude. What did he say? No binkies, no diapers, no Sanrio. Well, we're getting dangerously close, Dickers. We're getting dangerously close. Told you it was cringe. I will say, I did start doing the pics because I thought that would be more effective. I was right, kinda. Full pic is a bit more, NSFW, I guess. Oh, damn, I didn't realize there was more to that image, Heart. Damn, you were seriously holding back. Told you, Lamau. That was just top originally. That's really hot. Love the stocking, too. You said I sounded like the girl from My Cousin Vinny. I thought it was funny and cute. Look, I want you to talk like you because I value you. I'm not asking you to say shit in a silly accent. SMH. Oh, I meant voice notes there, I think. We can call, though. Lamau, yeah? I need a minute, Lamau. Did I not? I don't think so, Lamau. Fuck, I need to go back and read what I wrote last night. Haha. Hot. I think Drunky was making some plans for Sobi to deal with. I'm down for a call, though. Smile. That's very possible. I'm interested to see what he came up with. Hot. Fake tattoos, by the way. I have commitment issues. Twitter, Lamau. Blank saw that one too. Risky as fuck. My stuff is private. I'm too old for most of your ops. I'm glad you're keeping me up to speed with what Blank is seeing. Hopefully at some point I'll pull ahead. Hey, you have to catch up at some point. Okay. Stop posting with his attention. Now Blank follows me too. Who's then? Dude. Okay, well that's all the DMs I've got here. So yeah, that's the latest, guys. That's the latest. No response from Dickers as of yet.